this video is a review of annuities. Remind yourself that an annuity is when you deposit money periodically. So what is a periodic? A periodic deposit is when you put money in the bank every month, every quarter, every year, every day. So it's every period of time. It's not just a one-time thing, and that's the difference between some of the formulas that you've been using. So the first problem says find the balance of an annuity at 6% annual rate, and you're going to put $100 per month deposit for 10 years. So the annuity formula, I'm just going to write this down, and you look at your formula sheet. Remember that you can use that on the test. I'm just going to write it out first. Okay, and then you just plug in, and little I, by the way, which is also on your formula sheet, equals R divided by N. Okay, so I'm going to talk through this. So D is how often you, or what you deposit every so often, so that would be the $100. Little I is your rate divided by N, so my rate is 6% as a decimal. N would be the number of times you compound, and that's per month, so that's 12 months in a year. Raise that to the N, which is 12 again, times T, and that's the time, 10 years. And then minus 1, and then you divide all of that by little I, which again is 0.06 divided by 12. Now, take a second, pause the video, and type that in your calculator and see if you can get the answer. When you type that in your calculator, I'll squeeze in, but I get $16,387.93. So that's how much you would have after 10 years. And that is quite a deal, because if you take $100 times 10 years and times 12 months, that would only be $12,000. So you just basically made $4,300 in 10 years span of time. Okay, the second problem says Sam and Lisa want to save $30,000 for a down payment on a house. In the next 5 years, they found an annuity which pays 8.5% annual interest compounded monthly. How much should they deposit each month to reach their goal? Okay, so really, I'm not going to rewrite this, but using the same formula, you want to figure out how much they need to deposit to end up with $30,000 for a down payment. So I'm going to fill in 30,000 for A, and that will equal your monthly deposit, which we're going to find. Little I is your interest rate, which is 8.5, so as a decimal, divided by how often they compound, which will be monthly, raised to the N times T, and you're going to do this for 5 years, minus 1, and that's all divided by little I again, so 0.85 divided by 12. Again, pause the video and type this in your calculator. When you type all of this in your calculator, remember you're going to divide it then by 30,000 to get your deposit. So see what you get. I get the deposit to be $212.50.